Today, we're diving into one of the most pivotal moments in the world of Tempest. We're talking about a transformation born from pure despair, one that leads to absolute, terrifying power. Let's break down the birth of a demon lord.
Yeah, that one line, it just says it all, doesn't it? You can feel the absolute hopelessness. Imagine this, the nation of Tempest completely invaded, there's this anti-magic barrier so no one can get out, and inside people are just being slaughtered. There's literally no escape. It's game over. Or so it seems.
So, in the middle of all this horror, the leader, Rimuru, finally gets back. And what does he find? His city is destroyed. His friends, a lot of them are dead. He's faced with this just unimaginable loss. And it's here he gets an impossible choice. A choice that's going to take him down a really dark road, but one that's paved with some serious power.
So what can he even do? Well, it turns out there's only one path forward. The only way to get strong enough to fix any of this is through a pretty shocking evolution. But here's the catch. It comes with a terrifying price. A price that has to be paid, quite literally, in blood.
Okay, so let's get something straight. Becoming a demon lord, this isn't your average video game power-up. It's not like just hitting the next level. The lore makes it super clear this is a very specific, incredibly brutal process. It changes you, right down to your very soul.
So how do you do it? Well, there are two pretty grim conditions. First, you've got to have what's called a demon lord seed. Think of it like latent potential. But just having the seed isn't enough, and this is the really dark part. To make it grow, you have to harvest human souls. A lot of them.
And when I say a lot, I mean a specific number, 10,000. That's the magic number. To kickstart his evolution, Rimuru has to personally take the souls of 10,000 soldiers from the very army that destroyed his home. So how in the world does one person do that? Well, Rimuru unlocks this chillingly perfect skill for the job. It's called Merciless, and it does exactly what it says on the tin. It's ruthlessly efficient. Anyone who begs for their life, anyone who loses the will to fight, their soul is just taken, automatically. There's no way out if you're terrified.
And just like that, 10,000 souls are collected. The conditions are met. And then something incredible happens. A voice. Not just in his head, but a voice that echoes across the entire world, announces that the Harvest Festival is about to begin. This is it. The official evolution process.
But this isn't some instant flash of light, you know? Poof, you're a demon lord. No, the Harvest Festival is a process. It forces the user into a deep sleep, like a coma, while their entire being, body and soul, is completely reconstructed. And the whole time, they are totally 100% vulnerable. Everything depends on their friends protecting them. So what's the payoff for all this? A massive, almost unbelievable power jump. Rimuru's main skills, which were already unique, get upgraded to the god-tier level of ultimate skills. His super smart analysis skill, Great Sage, becomes Raphael, Lord of Wisdom, and his power to eat anything, Gluttony, evolves into Beelzebuth, Lord of Gluttony. I mean, those names alone sound terrifying.
And it's not just offense. His defenses go through the roof. We're not talking about just resisting attacks anymore. He can now straight up nullify entire types of damage. Natural elements? Nope. Spiritual attacks? Doesn't work. Even holy magic, which is usually the #1 weakness for monsters, he's now resistant to that too. It's a total game changer.
But here's a really cool part. The first time we actually see this new level of power, it isn't even from Rimuru himself. Remember, he's still asleep, evolving. Instead, we see it through a new being he summoned right before he passed out.
This demon he summoned, who is already crazy powerful on its own, just completely toys with a super strong enemy. It's not even a fight, it's a beatdown. And that one battle tells you everything you need to know about the new power level we're dealing with. This is the new standard for Rimuru's team.
See, the enemy thinks he's got this in the bag. He's operating on the known rules of this world, right? Angels beat spirits, and spirits beat demons. Simple. So he's got a powerful spirit, he thinks he's got the advantage. But he is so wrong, because the demon he's fighting isn't just any demon. It's a primal, a being that basically breaks that whole power scale. His whole worldview just gets shattered.
And then, it's done. The Harvest Festival is complete. Rimuru wakes up, and he's now a true demon lord. He's got power that's almost impossible to measure,
But all that power, all that pain, it was all for one reason. And the real test, the reason he did all this, is just about to begin.
So, was it all worth it? I mean, that's the big question, right? Rimuru didn't go through all this just to get stronger. He didn't want to be a monster. He did it all for one single, seemingly impossible goal: to use the secret art of spirit resurrection to bring his people back from the dead.
Before all this, before he became a demon lord, his old great sage skill actually ran the numbers on this. The chance of success? 3.14%. I mean, it was basically zero. A total desperation move, a gamble that was almost guaranteed to fail. But now, with that new ultimate skill Raphael, the whole game changes. Probability doesn't even matter anymore. The skill can analyze the resurrection ritual so perfectly and execute it so flawlessly that it just removes the possibility of failure. The success rate is no longer 3.14%, it's 100%, guaranteed.
So with that newfound power and total certainty, the ritual begins. Rimuru channels all of his immense magic, using those 10,000 souls he took as the price, as the fuel, to literally pull the souls of his friends back from the void.
And he does it. He actually pulls it off. Everyone comes back. He achieved his goal. But you have to wonder, right? After slaughtering 10,000 people, after absorbing their souls and becoming this creature called a demon lord, is he still the same person? What was the real cost, not to his magic, but to his humanity? It kind of leaves you thinking.